Hello, I'm Bry Willis, a philosopher of language and other things. In this segment, I discuss the gradient, Chapter 3, for A Language Insufficiency Hypothesis, or why shouting definitions at each other has never once worked. Chapter 3 answers the question people keep asking after Chapter 2. If language is historically compromised, where exactly does it stop working? Because it clearly works sometimes. You ordered coffee, you didn't receive soup. So this isn't a claim that language is useless. It's a claim that language has limits, and those limits are not moral, they're structural. Really? Chapter 3 introduces the central model of the book, the language effectiveness complexity gradient. The idea is brutally simple. As conceptual complexity increases, language effectiveness decreases. Not gradually, not politely, but predictably. At the low end of complexity, language performs well. Concrete objects, basic actions, operational facts, door, 5 meters, turn left. You can argue about them, but only briefly. Disagreement becomes durable. Definitions start breeding footnotes. And then we cross a threshold, not a hard line, but a horizon. Above this point, language doesn't merely struggle, it misleads. Words continue to circulate, but they no longer stabilize meaning. They signal allegiance, they gesture, they provoke. This is the core claim of Chapter 3. Language doesn't fail uniformly. It fails selectively based on complexity. And modern discourse is obsessed with the very domains where language is least effective: morality, politics, identity, meaning. We insist on linguistic precision precisely where precision is least available. Then we moralize the failure. This is why debates feel endless, not because people are stupid, not because they're evil, but because they're operating beyond the effectiveness horizon. No amount of better phrasing will fix that. Chapter 3 also introduces a dangerous idea. Miscommunication isn't always accidental. Sometimes it's structurally guaranteed. You can be sincere, educated, acting in good faith, and still fail to connect. That's not a pathology, it's the terrain. Once you see this gradient, a lot of modern frustration snaps into focus. Why debates repeat, why institutions talk past populations, why moral certainty rises as clarity falls. Language hasn't broken, we've just dragged it far past the conditions under which it ever worked. The next chapter names what lives along this gradient. That's where we stop pretending all concepts are equal and start sorting the mess, which, as you can imagine, goes down very well with everyone. Next chapter is where we start mapping how and where it breaks down, and that's when things get properly uncomfortable. Anyway, I'm out of time. If this was useful, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, be notified, ring the bell. You can do it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This has been another video in a series on a language insufficiency hypothesis. More to follow. Cheers.